All right. So we're doing a podcast slash interview. Um, my name is Anthony. Everybody call me DJ. This is Spin City Stories. We have today a good friend, Earl. We're going to ask him a few questions today. What's your name, or what do you want people to call you?
Earl
Earl?
or DJ Earl.
Okay. Earl's a good name. Earl's a good name. Where are you originally from, Earl?
I'm about 35 miles, 38 miles up the road, west of Rockford.
Okay, west of Rockford. Okay. What was life like growing up for you?
With my mom. With my mom, most would be good. They try to stay out of trouble, Then you go to school, do your homework, get educated to what the world, so you might educated. And you might need to get yourself a job, how to talk, go to church. Option, go to church, school. I went to both. And in fact, I like the church better than school. Not that it's because I knew you could learn more in church than because you had to get into it.
Okay.
Science was one of my best classes. Math. Most of my homework I did before I left school. I did maybe 3-4 weeks. My homework worked before so I could take a break and read magazines. While everybody else was doing their work. I read a lot of cargo.
Okay, nice.
I had a skill at painting, drawing. I could draw murals.
Okay.
First murals I draw was like church murals.
Church murals and stuff like that, kind of hard and stuff.
Yeah. Then sometimes the artwork, I kind of get blockage.
Okay.
I can't even do nothing, Been blockage all the way till high school,
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
My teacher broke me out of that. She got me out of it. She encouraged me to go because I was going to quit if I couldn't do anything. In fact, I got a job. It was, made a little money.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to run over after the job because dude didn't want to do the job.
Oh, wow.
And guess who picked me up?
Who picked you up?
The teacher who got me out of that blockage.
Okay.
So I woke up in her bed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I didn't know she liked me like that yet, but she liked it.
The teacher liked you?
She liked me, man.
So, how old were you at that time?
I think it was just starting out of, they sent me to upswing, okay?
Okay.
That was like regular classes because I wouldn't go to some classes, I don't care what they did.
Right.
Mm-hmm. They sent me to upswing, it was like I went back to school where all the classes was in one room.
Okay.
And you know what? I learned more like that than like the others.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, I got so smart, man. Science wasn't nothing to do. I said, and that chemistry job, what I learned there helped me. And then all of a sudden, somebody from that course and me getting that job was an influence back to the past.
Okay.
The past.
Very interesting, honestly. Very interesting story.
No, man. All it did was 2 backhoes, 2 dairies, 2 dump trucks, 2 big water tanker trucks. That was a chemist. Moved down to the waste treatment plant.
Okay.
Well,
since I like that you said that you was a chemist, right?
Yeah.
So, do you believe that African Americans were some sort of way born chemistries? Because back in the older days when our ancestors would cook, they will pinch, from the seasoning. They never used a measuring cup. Even when they will cook the rice or cook beans or anything like that, they never used measurement tools. So do you believe that we were naturally born chemistries?
You're born to know what you really need. You're naturally born. Natural means your natural birth was almost enough to carry you through anything. Most of the time, except when you get into this stuff like asteroids coming out, no, just natural birth ain't gonna do it. You need to get some character like some of these imaginary characters you watch. Gather around and he helps you,
Yes.
In other words, you have to decide which way you want to go.
Okay.
You want somebody like that to help you, or do you want the falsehood wait till you fail. I got you where I want you today. Let's go.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
So I have a few more questions. What's something people don't understand about being homeless?
Homeless is homeless. Homeless is to me and lost is almost the same thing. Like, but the truth of the matter, I've been homeless for so long.
Hmm.
When my dad, this is like the end that a household taken in because I might well go because after they gone, somebody else is coming that way.
Hmm.
They was on their way to where they was going, and they think I'm their kid. They would do something different to me. Okay. I like wait, but homeless to me is like uh like they say they got this project to colonize space someday and all that stuff like that.
Hmm.
But somehow it's also a science project, and it's a real project, and it's also a fantasy project. It's always been in the thought of that.
Hmm.
But being stranded somewhere, stranded like that is correct. That's something screwed up.
Okay.
So everything's down. Something happened, cosmic storm, or ride through a storm, and you got rainbow spectrum shooting
Mhm.
through the thing when you're riding it. You no telling what that really was.
Yes.
Then you crash.
Okay.
But you seem to be all right, and your fear mounts and mounts and mounts until you feel almost accomplished. You know, what you could think that was, what happened. And you look at your instruments, they don't read right.
Yes.
You look at the scenes outside, they don't look right.
Okay.
You don't know where you at. You look at the time zone. Okay,
Mhm.
time zone may tell you the truth, but you never seen a time zone like that, so how could you know?
Okay. Okay. I mean, I understand a little bit, you know. So I have a few more questions I want to ask. That wind is definitely kicking you guys. It is a beautiful day, though. If you had money right now, what's the first thing you'll do?
I'll get me a house that'll stand up to time.
Okay.
That is enough for me, big enough for me. I put it'd be like a studio house, but I don't just want no ground floor. If it is ground floor, I'd arrange to put it on the elevator thing, so the whole house lifts up.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got a structure up under there to erect and keep it up, you know.
Okay.
Like steel girders.
Yes.
Go for a corner.
Yes.
That's a smart way to have power.
Okay. Okay. So if you had money, you would take that money and
make a house,
build your house or rent your house or lease your house.
Basically
change your predicament, right?
So that my circumstance, if something happened, I can find at least half a place to go.
Okay.
You know they cannot really put you out your home. No, they can't.
Right.
They can take over your home, and the chance they get. Usually when they take over your home, there's somebody sitting there all the time.
Oh, okay.
So you allow them back and forth until they get their stuff going, okay, you know. Some of it's all right because they live in my house, you know, then I'm not going to do anything. And they adapted the same character that I adapted, so they're not going to do anything.
Okay.
Back and forth, so they were good when they really realized that, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the people I social with, man, once, you know.
Okay.
That's how it is, man. You know, it's like, or like some of these stories about these people coming from out there with powers, who all kinds of hypnotize the world. People become like, it's like, Metallica.
Right. Oh.
Metallica.
One thing. Yeah. So we didn't anticipate the traffic flow through here. So that's one thing we didn't anticipate. Sorry, Earl. Get back to you. I have a few more questions so we can wrap this interview up. So this question is basically a deep question. What hurts more for you? Is it the struggle, or is it the way and how people treat you for being in your situation that you're currently in right now?
My situation really was in my mom's hands. She decided to take me along with her. She still could.
So
because I'm grown, she's not going to do that. I'm not a kid anymore.
Right. Mm-hmm. So is your mother still living?
Yeah.
In your heart?
In here, yeah.
Okay.
She always be there in my heart, but that's not, but. And
so do you believe that?
Just like I was.
Right. Mm-hmm.
as a kid, okay, which is good for her because she was the only person I had. They talked to her and said there, man, his mom eating. I got up, yeah, I'm with mom, eat food, stuff like that. Then here's our dad, dad comes along, okay.
Okay.
He was a pretty good dad when he first came home. Yeah,
Dad was pretty
he
good
was
when he
pretty
first
good.
came along, huh?
He was pretty good when he came along. Then he got kind of strange acting, man. But when he started on
Well,
me,
that's how life is, Earl.
yeah, but you know
Um,
what? I was strong enough to resist him. I don't care, man.
you didn't play.
No, I was strong enough to resist him. I didn't want to have to down to that, man.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me to sit down. He threatened to shoot me a couple times. I said, that's on you. He went and got it. I just looked at him
Okay.
because it's wrong to go get
Well,
your
that's
parents. It's
well.
wrong
Let's
to go
not
get.
get sidetracked and
Yeah,
get off course as well, Earl.
yeah, it's wrong to go get your parents.
So would you say that your struggle or the way people treat you hurt you more? Would
It
it be the struggle?
it was the belief
Well,
that the story that some people hype into your parents
well,
that you a
well,
bad kid.
well. Here's this. We're So you're talking about your past life,
That's the
right?
past, right?
Uh, so we wants to know: is it basically the struggle from your past
The past was
that affected the situations that ah how would I
no. It was
okay
it was the stuff that I planned to do. Okay,
okay
I'm a good creator. I could create I could build a scale model of a ship, a boat that could probably sail forever. I could build a scale model of a vehicle probably last longer than the planet.
oh wow
Okay, scale model, and what's better than that? I got paid money for crafting
okay
that stuff. I got money to get me a boat. How many people want the boat to sleep the same amount of people that the RV slept?
uh-huh
And there was also an airplane, which they wasn't gonna give me. You know,
they wasn't gonna give you the
no, they
airplane,
won't
huh,
give me
Earl?
that. And so if 14 people could sleep comfortably in the RV,
Mm-hmm.
14 people could sleep comfortably in the boat,
Okay.
and but 20, 14 to 14 is 28. So upgrade the space.
Mm-hmm.
28 people can sleep comfortably in that RV.
Okay.
28 people can sleep comfortably in that boat. No more.
Okay.
Yeah. You know,
So we have one more question for you, Earl. What do you want the world to remember about you?
that I gave it my all. I gave it my best go that it could be. It couldn't have been. It couldn't have got no more effort out of me except for me overdoing it.
Okay.
And overdoing it means doing what you're doing. Boom.
Okay.
Because if I really did what I could do, I got to doing it to a certain extent. I just shut down.
Oh my.
I'd shut down. I'd lock up like, boom. What happened? You overdid it.
Okay.
It means I went my limit, and there's no more limit to go. And that's a guideline that's on me anyway from my mom because she probably said me damn to do that
Mm-hmm.
time. And so when I get that point, I stop. If I stop there, I'll eventually come back to normal. But if I go beyond that point, there ain't no coming back.
All right.
That's what I know.
So everybody got a story. Today we listen and we don't judge. You heard it first from Mr. Earl himself. This is Spin City Stories. The host, DJ / Anthony.